For nearly 60 years, Leave It to Beaver has been seen on the airwaves all over the world.
Tomorrow, television icon Jerry Mathers, better known as the Beav, will speak at Indiana Tech's commencement. News Channel 15's Rob Lydick is catching up with Mathers. He joins us live from downtown with more.
Normally you need to turn to 15.2 or Antenna TV to see the star of Leave It to Beaver, but tonight he's here on Wayne TV and here in the Summit City. I'm joined right now by Jerry Mathers, also known as the Beaver. Thanks so much for joining us tonight, Jerry. Let's talk a little bit about your career. Of course, what you're most known for is your role as Beaver on Leave It to Beaver. Did you ever think 60 years ago that people would still be calling you Beaver?
Very definitely not. Leave It to Beaver was one of the pinnacles of my career. It was a fun time. I got to meet a lot of great people. It was on for 6 years, and in those years we did 39 a year, so it's never been off the air since October of 1957. Plays in about 56 languages all over the world, so I still get fan mail from like Japan and all sorts of different countries, and they write it in their native language because they don't realize I can't speak it.
Wow, really interesting. So it's still airing here on Antenna TV and in places all over the world. Why do you think that Leave It to Beaver has been such a cultural phenomenon that it still is popular today?
Well, you know, it's all real, and by that I mean you have reality shows now, but they're not real. But Leave It to Beaver, all the original stories really happened to kids, so it just wasn't people going into a scene and making up jokes or writers writing jokes. All those things really did help to a little boy, and a lot of times a little girl, but since I was playing it was always a little boy in the 50s and the 60s, and things that happened back then are still happening to children today.
Oh, absolutely. And beyond Leave It to Beaver, you've also been in some films and also on Broadway, too. You're also known as a worldwide, advocate for diabetes. Talk about that a little bit.
Well, after I finished Leave It to Beaver and I went out into the work world, I was a banker, I was a real estate agent, and then one of the things I did, I became a caterer, and I had a major catering business, and I was feeding a lot of people, and I put on a lot of weight, and I got diabetes. And I realized that I was able to lose the weight and reverse it, and I'm now pre-diabetic. But I realized how deadly a disease it is, so I try to educate people all over the country about diabetes and what it can do to you if you're overweight.
Oh, for sure. It's great to see how involved you are with causes like that. You're going to be speaking tomorrow morning at Indiana Tech's commencement. Can you give us a little preview about some of the topics you'll be touching on?
Well, I'm going to talk about people and their potential, because these people have really, probably since the time they were in the first grade, this is something that they've wanted to do, and now they've done it. They've lived up to their potential, but it's just the start. You have to now find new goals to be able to live up to.
Great. Well, Jerry, really looking forward to that. We're also joined right now by Dr. Snyder, the president of Indiana Tech, and this is actually open to the public. Anybody can come see the Beaver speak, right?
Oh, that's right. Our commencement begins tomorrow at 10:30 at the War Memorial Coliseum, and it's going to be a great event. Anybody can join us for free at any time.
And if people want to do they need to get tickets in advance?
No tickets needed. Just drive in and come on down.
And tell us a little bit, too, about how excited you are to have Jerry come in and speak tomorrow.
Oh, this is a terrific event for us. He's done so much in his field and as a career actor and for other causes. We're very pleased to have him.
Well, great. Thanks so much, both of you, for joining us. We'll be talking to Jerry a little bit more coming up tonight at 6. Reporting live from Indiana Tech, Rob Lydick, News Channel 15.